Fat Guy Sports Time. We're back. We're not in the studio today. Doesn't really matter. We just talk about that. Stell, D, Nick. Thursday, March 17th. I don't even. I fucking lost count. 18th. I'm sorry, man. I lost count.
It's fine.
Busy week. First busy week in a while, actually, with work. So the reason why we're doing Zoom, I just don't want to see your fucking faces, and I'm tired.
Even though I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not. I'm just looking at a blank screen. But hey, we got a full episode. We got a lot of NFL transactions. Free agency. A lot of stuff going on. Nick, you wanna?
Can I just say something about your intro?
Yes, go ahead. Wait for that.
It was one of your better ones.
Was it really?
No, not at all.
That wasn't good at all.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
I get it. That was a soft opening.
That's obvious.
Sorry.
Yeah, so NFL free agency is kind of a big one this week. Was opening it up.
Also, March Madness starts tomorrow.
March Madness started today, yes. So we'll get to that. The Pats.
Right, play-ins today. The real tournament starts tomorrow.
The Pats really opened up the checkbook this week, more than they
did.
God knows how long. And they re-signed Cam Newton to a. He's getting a little more money than last year. Some people freaked out initially because it was like up to $14 million or something like that. But like that up to 14 is probably like.
I think there's a thing in there for Super Bowl MVP,
winning all pros, stuff he's not going to do.
Right.
But listen, he got.
Don't they all kind of get something like that? Don't they all have like an incentive or something like that?
Yeah, no. I mean, it kind of depends on who they are too. Like if you're Aaron Donald, you're just going to get paid guaranteed money, and nobody's going to care about it.
Right.
But if you're Cam Newton, maybe you have like incentive-based stuff, whatever. But I think the interesting thing about the Pats is basically the thing about the Pats is basically like they went out and they spent a lot of money on it. They went out and got 2 high-priced tight ends, which is weird. But then you remember, well, they're the same team that did
Hernandez.
As long as one of them doesn't murder another person, they'll have a pretty good tight end duo. So.
Jonnu Smith, the truth, bro.
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah.
Big piece of the. D, is he a keeper for you? No.
Yes.
Right?
No, I don't think so. I picked him up off waivers like for week 1.
D, you lost weight?
No.
You look like you lost weight. A little bit.
If you lost too much weight, we're going to kick you off the show.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, basically what I was saying, though, was, the signing of all these guys, the Pats look like, and they're getting a bunch of guys back from COVID, too. They're kind of retooling, and like the avenue now for a lot of teams to be successful is to have a team that's getting paid a lot of money from free agency, all that stuff, but to have a rookie quarterback on a rookie wage scale, and it's kind of been a little bit of an avenue for people to have a lot of success. So the Rams, when they won the Super Bowl, that Jared Goff rookie deal. Patrick Mahomes, when they won the Super Bowl, rookie deal. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. Obviously, he was on a rookie deal. But a lot of these teams, even Carson Wentz, when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, Carson Wentz didn't start. But Wentz was on a rookie deal. They had a lot of high-priced other guys, offensive linemen, defensive linemen. They went out and spent wide receivers, all that stuff. So right now, the path is basically like, use that 4 or 5 year window when your quarterback's on a rookie deal. Because you see where the quarterbacks are getting paid now. It's going to be hard to win when your quarterback's making $40 million. And the problem is like, they're a lot of them are worth it. Like, I'm not even going to argue against Patrick Mahomes being worth it, but it is a lot of money to spend at one position, and it does make it harder to keep other guys. It makes it harder to, pay other guys that you want to pay.
Bro, but the cap is like crazy high. It's like almost
it's
like
kind of lower. So they got lower this year because of COVID. It kind of like broke into everything. So it kind of lowered for that. But I saw over the next 10 years the cap's going to be like $350 million in like 10 years.
No, I think right now it's like $185.
No. And within the next 10 years, I think it's going to like 350. So, but whatever, salaries are going up too. So, and I'm sure you're gonna mention it later, but the NFL just signed a $100 billion TV contract. So, paying players does make some sense. So, I kind of think that's what the Pats are doing, though. They brought back
$198.2 million, just FYI.
A little south 200. So Pat's brought back Cam Newton. I think the plan is, if nothing else, he'll be the starter. If they can get their hands on a quarterback in the draft, even if one that maybe might need like a year behind, Cam's there for a year. You can kind of learn from him. From what I heard, Belichick did appreciate Cam in the sense of like, he thought he was professional. He kind of bought in and stuff like that. You know, because Belichick's a big system guy as it is.
Right.
He felt like, when a lot of people, I'm sure, were surprised by this, but he felt like Cam was really like a team player. Like he didn't think it was kind of going well base or kind of wanting to do his own thing. He seemed like he bought in basically, and I think Belichick kind of appreciated that. So he brought him back, and at the very least, Cam's going to compete for a starting position next year.
Right.
So that was New England. That was the big news with New England.
Big news. The other big news was fucking who the Bears.
Andy Dalton.
Anything.
The Red Rocket.
The Red Rifle.
The Red Rocket. I saw something online. Their odds to win the Super Bowl went from 40-1 to 50-1 after the signing.
You know what it is though? Like it's the reason for that isn't because they signed Andy Dalton. The reason for that is because signing Andy
They
Dalton,
lost AJ Green too.
Who?
AJ Green went to the Cardinals.
AJ Green went from the Bengals to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay. He has nothing to do with the Bears. He's probably been to Chicago.
Shit. Yo, my bad, bro. My bad.
You're thinking of AJ Green because Dalton played football.
No, I'm thinking Dalton. I'm thinking Cincy for I don't know why. My bad. Sorry about that.
But basically, my guess is that there was a lot of Russell Wilson. Bears are trying to get Russell Wilson for a while, so their odds were probably baked in with, they might get Russell Wilson. So
Get Russell Wilson. Why? Seattle wants to trade Russell Wilson?
No, but
Russell Wilson wants out.
Russell Wilson kind of wanted out a little bit.
Really? Why?
Yeah, he's seen the same. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, he's been there for how long, man? I mean,
yeah, that, and not only that, but Seattle's not a great team. Like they're elevated a lot by what Russell Wilson does because Russell Wilson's a good player, but they got a lot of holes. They don't draft super well. It's Wilson has a lot on his plate. Like he carries them a lot. After basically he started. Russell Wilson's another guy. Seattle, when they won the Super Bowl, had a loaded defense. They were paying free agents. They were signing guys because their quarterback was a third-round pick making third-round pick money.
Right. And
they were able to really, really compete at that level. So that's another example.
Why didn't the Jets win then?
What?
Why haven't the Jets won with Sam Darnold then?
Well, the Jets decided to get Sam Darnold, who was on a rookie deal, so he wasn't going to pay a lot of money. But then the rest of the players were not good. So interesting.
So the Jets might be making a push for Juju. Because
nice.
I can see that Juju played with Darnold.
Played with Sam Darnold in college, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something on Instagram with that.
Juju,
he's a bitch.
He's
a bitch.
He doesn't stink, but
after the bullshit he was doing.
He had the 1 year
quarterback
when he played next to Antonio Brown. He had like 1,400 yards. He had a big year. That's not who he is. It's probably never going to be who he is again. Last year he wasn't good, and if you look more at his numbers are terrible. I think he averaged like 8.7 yards a catch, which is terrible. That's like Larry Fitzgerald's averaging 7.5 yards a catch, and he's like 39 years old.
Right.
So if you're averaging barely over that, you're not really like. So I heard him. Whatever. Listen, in the right rotation, he'll be fine.
Right.
Like, he's an NFL receiver. I'm not arguing that, but he's not like a big kind of guy that some people thought he might be at some point.
Raiders signed Kenyon Drake, 2-year deal.
I have Kenyon Drake on my fantasy team. Not good.
Don't they have fucking?
I have Josh. I honestly don't know what the Raiders are doing anymore.
Whatever.
Have no idea.
Losers.
They had a pretty good O-line last year. They got rid of 2 of their players already. They have Josh Jacobs, who's a good running back, and they went out and spent. Listen, 2 years, $11 million for a quote unquote backup running back. That's not a small amount of money to pay a running back. Like you're not paying him league minimum for. So you're not paying him like he's a strict backup. You're paying him like, all right, it's going to be like a 60-40 workload split or something like that.
Right.
I don't know. That was the weirdest move of the offseason so far.
Giants signed Kyle Rudolph.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They did.
Veteran.
The bigger Giants news, whatever, not news yet, but
they're trying to get Kenny Galladay.
They are meeting with Kenny Galladay today. There's a lot of
he's also meeting with the Bears.
He met with the Bears last night. The Bengals made a 1-year offer to him. So his market's heating up a little bit. I've liked Kenny Galladay as a draft.
He's all right.
I like him coming out. I liked him in
last year. He was a little.
Well, he was hurt last year, so whatever. I think part of the reason the Giants want to meet with him is because they're worried about what happened last year. So he missed like 11 games, but at some point, like, all right, Detroit sucked. Detroit didn't really make a huge.
We're never trying to win.
Right. They didn't make a huge.
Trying to win, but whatever.
So I don't know. I guess the Giants are kind of worried about him maybe like sitting out like on purpose to try to like, not. But my thing is like, I'm not really gonna get mad at a guy who decided to sit out meaningless games because that's what they were. It's different if they were like 10-4 and he's like, I don't want to play. I don't want to get hurt just in case.
Did we get rid of Golden Tate?
Yes, we most certainly did. Thank God. Yeah, we did. Look, for me, if the Giants do sign him, what?
Go on.
I was gonna say if the Giants, you're a Giants fan, so we can see him. If the Giants do sign him, I do like the Giants' passing offense. Galladay's to me, he's a legit one. People argue that he's not. He's a legit one receiver because my brother was asking me today. He's like, "Oh, people are saying this." I'm like, "Look, I go, he hasn't put up like huge numbers. He's not putting like 40 yards. But listen, to me, your number one receiver, if he can win one-on-one matchups against the best corners in the league, which listen, Galladay, I've seen him beat some pretty good corners in his career in Detroit. So to me, like he can be the one. The other thing is that a true one, you got to demand a lot of attention. So like if you remember Plax with the Giants, he didn't put up monster numbers all the time, but just the fact that he was such a downfield threat really opened up the Giants' running game and opened up the
rest. Right. Opened up the rest.
So it's kind of like the collateral damage of having a guy like that because you look at Galladay, you have Galladay on one side, you have Slayton on the other side, he's not a 1, but as a 2, he's a solid outside number 2. He's a guy that if he's facing another team's second or third best cornerback, one-on-one, he's going to win some matchups. And some of those matchups are probably going to be big ones because he has downfield speed. You got Shepard in the slot, Ingram, I don't know, they're still trying to figure it out. But now you got Rudolph too, who is another big guy. Listen, the Giants are putting some offensive pieces together, and they need to because the Giants need to figure out what they got in Daniel Jones, for better or for worse. Because big man coming out, his first year he showed some promise. Last year he kind of took a step back. So the Giants moving forward, you got to figure out what you got, and if it's long term, great. If it's not, you got to start, looking at your exit strategy. Basically,
what do you think's going to happen with Saquon?
What do you mean?
Tough, man. I mean, it's a tough injury to come back.
Does he bounce back?
Listen, I think he'll be fine. He's 24 years old, freak athlete. I mean, like, whatever. He's going to be. I'm not worried about him not coming back healthy. I don't really think about it, especially now. With ACL tears now, like guys tear, and he tore his ACL like pretty early. I think it was like week 2. So by the time the regular season comes around, he's gonna be almost a year removed. Like
he's got to be ready to rock. Yeah.
Right. Adrian Peterson tore his ACL at the end of December and came back and played in September, basically.
Odell looks like he's ready to rock too.
Right. Yeah. And Odell tore like 2 months later. Yeah. So they're not guys like this show that we're on right now alone has how many LCA tears?
I have 3.
I have 0.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
There he is.
Guys,
we're being joined by a very special guest.
All right, yo, that's it. Take him off, bro. I mean, he's got noise in the background. Take him off. Get him out of here.
On mute. He's on mute. All right, don't let it rattle you. Relax.
Don't let him rattle you.
The other thing that was kind of weird, the Bills signed Trubinsky.
Why? Backup. Big deal.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Backup.
They signed Mitch Trubisky as a backup.
You know what? Actually, I think he's a good backup for them because he kind of does a lot of the stuff that Allen does at much worse levels, obviously. But Slick's having pizza.
What's up, boys?
Hey, Nick. Oh, I muted Stell. Sorry. Fucking mayhem in that house.
You want to unmute Stell at some point? There we go.
I don't know why I sent him the link.
Fuck.
He does.
One of the top 10 regrets.
He does this all the time. Can I remove him?
If you want, I think. I don't know. I gave you the ability to.
Anyways.
So hot stove NFL, baby.
Yeah. Oh, and Will Fuller went to the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's got to prove it again, which sucks because he's a juicer.
Yeah.
But 1 year, 10 mil, pretty good.
I don't know if I want to keep them yet.
Do not go downstairs.
Oh my god.
Yo, just throw him out. Throw him out.
He-
Throw him out. Please.
I don't want to throw him out. I'll
If you
keep
don't
him
throw
on
him
mute.
out, I'm throwing myself. I'm leaving.
I just leave him on mute.
All right, I'm back. All right, it's a little rocky start. Calm
How
down.
does he unmute himself?
I got a guy. I'm a Zoom Pro, so when you pay for Zoom Pro, you can unmute yourself.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. When like developers are yelling,
Hey.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. Boop. Fuck you. I got these new shades. I don't know if I want to keep them, so I'm keeping the sticker on them for now.
Slick, what do you think about Andy Dalton to the Bears? Your thoughts?
Oh, groundbreaking. Jesus. I don't
The
know.
Bears gonna compete for the division now.
I don't know. All I know is that the Houston Texans owner is a gangster. He's just putting out shit to wreck Deshaun Watson's
Yeah,
life.
that's just crazy.
Yeah, we have that written down.
What?
Assault charges.
You know what?
You don't think
I like
you think it's all bullshit?
I don't think it's all bullshit,
Yeah, I
but
do.
I think
There's 3 lawsuits.
that rich white guy owner is like, you know what? Fuck these guys. No more. We're going back to old school style. We're gonna wreck your life if you don't play nice with us. I
have a hard time
I kind of fucking like it.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing that Watson, who like by every measure I've heard is actually.
And he's got a smoke show of a girl too.
Whatever, that don't stop nobody. I don't care about that. But
Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah, I guess.
that's like
Separate lawsuits. 3 separate lawsuits.
yeah, but aren't they run by the same person?
No.
Did I hear
3 separate
did-
accusations. No.
Did I hear correctly too?
Separate.
He's got the lawyer that Clemens had too. The accusers have the lawyer that Clemens had. That
Yeah, I
Russell
wouldn't
Hardy
be
guy.
surprised.
Did I hear that correctly? Like he's like the big time lawyer over there.
I don't know, but I
I
wouldn't.
didn't.
I don't know. They're
I
not
don't know
even.
about it.
D, I don't know if I'm right, but are they even going after him in criminal court? No, just
No, it's all civil.
Civil.
What the fuck? Yeah,
Civil.
crazy. They went after him because he doesn't want to play for his team. We'll figure.
I like it. It's low,
Yeah,
but I
that's like other level fucking Machiavelli shit. Cause like what happens, right? Let's say he doesn't play for the Houston Texans this year and they look to trade him, his value is gonna be down if this is like comes out to be true or like more shit comes out. Like it's not really
there's gonna be a meeting this weekend. He's gonna walk into the room and that old white guy's gonna be like, Deshaun, young man, we got nothing but respect for you and your family. But you want to continue these fucking games, you can see we will end you, son.
Was that supposed to be a PlayStation owner?
That's supposed to be like Southern gentleman.
Southern gentleman. Yeah. Cut out the F curse because those boys don't curse at the Mia, I'm sorry about these guys. So what do you got?
Anyway, what else we have in the
COVID's fake.
COVID's fake? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Next.
Did you get tested, by the way?
Yeah, I'm negative. That's why I'm saying COVID's fake.
Why did somebody spit in your mouth?
More or less.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
A couple guys jerked me off over the weekend, and they all had COVID, and I don't have it. Is that okay?
Yeah,
to say?
to be fair,
The rest of the rest of that group has it. People have
Everyone tested negative. Everyone,
it. Oh wow.
including the jerk offers and the jerk offies.
including the head jerk off feet. The head jerk off feet tested positive.
Oh, all right. So the guy running the show.
That's crazy. I find.
All right. Well, I mean, glad to hear that you don't have it.
Yeah. Right.
What's crazy about that? He didn't have fucking symptoms when they were all together. What's crazy about it? Besides you being brain dead, what's crazy about it?
Who's brain dead, bro? Who's brain
I'm brain
dead? Bro?
You and Slick, both of you.
Should we go
We're
down
brain
this
dead,
rabbit
right?
hole?
We're brain dead.
And
We're
turn
the
this
fucking
into a
brain
political
dead ones, right?
podcast?
I don't
Hey,
care,
go
man.
Fuck yourself, bro.
Hold on, wait.
Fuck
Why is it
yourself.
political?
Brain
Why?
dead.
It shouldn't be
Fucking-
political.
That's what I don't understand. Why is it
Shit.
political?
It's not.
I don't know. I was in a 10-by-10 box room with 8 guys, and one guy confirmed positive, and nobody else got it.
One guy confirmed positive Monday, 2 days after, or whatever, 36 hours you guys hung out. When he wasn't feeling sick, he started feeling sick on Monday. You don't think having symptoms?
I don't think shutting down the whole fucking world over something that's clearly not that contagious is
I mean,
that's
time
what I
out,
think.
time out, Nick. Slow your fucking roll for a second, okay? It's contagious.
How many people
It's
died?
contagious. It's contagious.
I've gone full-blown crazy conservative on
Guys,
this.
shut the fuck up for a second.
No. You will not silence
I'm speaking.
me. You will not silence me anymore.
Silence him now. Okay, it's contagious. Just because you weren't confirmed this time doesn't mean you didn't get it another time. It's very simple.
But you know what? Like, it's not that foreign of a concept.
We're close to herd immunity, guys. We're close to that. You know that, right? I'm sure you guys are aware of that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're getting there.
So,
I got my vaccine, the half of the first one, the second one.
You got it? Oh, that's right. You got the vaccine. Listen, the fact that maybe you didn't get it. I don't know. You've had it before. I don't know how this whole thing works, okay? But it's definitely not fake, bro. People died. That's it.
The same thing could have happened with
our fucking main guy in this whole, podcast that we do. Got it. Had it. He was sick. He was fucking close to life support.
All right. Let's agree on one thing.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Let's agree on one thing. Okay? I didn't say it's a hoax. I know it's real. I know people died. Just admit on one thing.
Okay.
I'm clearly stronger. My body and my brain, obviously, is clearly stronger than the general population. Admit that at least.
Okay, listen. I'll admit that. Okay, but let's be real. What you just said. You said COVID was. Shut up. You said COVID is fake. That's what you said.
Well, I said it to get you guys riled up.
Oh, the only person who was riled up was you.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry that I didn't get it, and I had to hide out for 3
days.
days.
You want me to get you it? I will get you it.
Get him a petri dish of COVID.
I have a guy. He can
my body
it within
constantly
1 hour.
Fighting.
If it's not within the hour, it's free.
Slick's so dirty that his immune system has created super antibodies.
True.
Yeah. My body's always on the attack.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that if you drank from a faucet in a Greek park, you can't get COVID.
I can't get COVID.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
I can't get COVID.
That's a wicked beard you got going there, Nick.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I was prepping to quarantine, so I was day 12, and I said, okay, I'm going to be home for the next 14 days, or 10, or maybe 2, whatever.
Who nobody knows how long, right?
Whatever the CDC might come to their head next week. I figured, you know what, let me just keep it going.
Quarantine and got that beard.
He wasn't quarantined, bro.
I was quarantined.
You're such a fucking liar.
What do you mean? I'm isolated from everyone in my office. I was not going.
You're always isolated from everyone in your office.
No, but more than ever.
You didn't mean
around.
How?
And I canceled meetings, even though today I met with a DOB guy before I had my results. Because fuck them.
Fuck them anyway.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You feel fine? Just normal shittiness?
I feel like shit, like I always do, but I don't have COVID.
You took the like you always do. It's not like you feel sick or anything.
I wake up with my throat every morning.
Yeah, because you guys are smokers. You need to quit smoking.
Pocket cigarettes.
Took a rapid. The guy in front of me, well, I'll give you your phone. Fucking the place, give me your phone. You register on your phone. We're all robots. You can't write anything down. Everything on your phone. The guy in front of me, I don't got a cell phone. All right. I don't have an insurance card. All right, take a seat. Hey, fuckface with the cool beard, give us your phone, give us your insurance card. What do you want to do? PCR and rapid. Boop, 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 boop. I don't even know how much it was because I didn't look because I was pissed. Guy in front of me got the same service I got, didn't have to pay. Why do I have to pay?
Well, hey, listen to this, because you went to some stupid fucking place that charges people, number one.
Well,
number
why
two,
did the guy in front of me not have to
just
pay?
listen to me, bro. Listen. Number two is if you went to like a New York City run one, you get the rapid and the PCR for free.
Why didn't the guy in front of me have to pay?
Why should he have to pay for this fucking thing? You shouldn't either. I'm not saying you should and he shouldn't.
Why?
Because you're an idiot.
Cell phone? Because that was the only difference between
the two. So why don't you just say you don't have insurance?
I don't want to lie. It's like
you should have lied, or you should have went to one that doesn't fucking rip people off. That place rips people off.
I don't have the convenience like you do.
What convenience, you psycho?
I had to go to a local clinic because I was in a rush.
I live on 85th. I went to the place on 86th Street.
First time at a clinic, all right?
This guy's a Tsutsuni, bro. This guy's
gives COVID tests and abortions. That's what they do.
You went to Planned Parenthood?
They specialize in abortions and COVID tests.
And they're like, you're like, no, COVID test this time.
I'm gonna get your liberal
coming like again. You hear?
Jesus.
Your liberal crowd is gonna be sending you fucking hate emails. I gotta take this call. What the fuck? Bye.
All right.
It was slick, man.
Always an
Gotta
adventure.
love him. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Can we get back to sports? Thanks.
Yeah, let's get back to
Appreciate
sports. So what was next on the hit list?
I don't know where we even fucking ended before he went on his fucking COVID rant.
I think we were talking about somebody who had signed. I don't know specifically.
Oh, about Dalton to the Bears. I think we had.
No, you guys were talking about Giants.
I don't care
Fell
about
asleep.
Move on.
Yeah,
Who
whatever.
wants to hear
I'm
about
done
any-
with the NFL. I think it's enough NFL for now because I'm fucking over it.
Give me the Knicks update. Are Knicks good still or what?
Knicks after the break, they're 1-3. Kind of tough
Scuffling a little bit.
loss against Brooklyn,
Right.
and against the Sixers really.
Yeah, they were
Brooklyn,
up. They blew that game.
Yeah, Brooklyn. They were down by I think 18 going into the fourth. They brought it back. They fucking played awesome defense in the fourth quarter.
They played good
And
efforts there.
yeah, and last play of the game, missed no call or whatever it was. That kind of
Whatever. It was the right call. It seemed like.
It was the right call.
I believe it was. Yeah, by the.
So
because
D, because I know you didn't see it.
If you
No, I said D. I know you didn't see the play. What happened was they inbounded the ball. Randall got the ball. He went to go shoot a three. Kyrie got his hand on the ball, right, before he released it, and Randall put it back down, and they called a travel.
No. Randall didn't put it back down. He got back on the floor and
Yeah.
then put it down. That was the problem.
No, he put it back down.
No, he landed and then put the ball down. That was the issue. If he,
that's wrong.
When he went up with the ball, if the second it got hit, the ball dropped. He dropped the ball on the floor and picked it back up and went fine. The issue was he never. What?
No, if Kyrie still has his hand on the ball, then it's a jump.
Kyrie didn't have his hand on the ball. No, Kyrie flicked the ball. Kyrie made contact with the ball. But
right. Whatever.
Which supposed
whatever.
To
Anyways,
you play at the park, straight on the ground.
Right. You're right.
He didn't do that. That's the point.
You can't. Listen, you can't really be upset about that.
Whatever. It's funny, you know what? The way they got into that position was actually pretty impressive, though. Like
right, that's what I'm saying. It was a very right.
Yeah,
right. It was an impressive comeback.
I like they don't give up. It's fine. I can live with the loss. The Nets are a better team.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
The
Nets are a way better team. It's fucking crazy how good they are.
Yeah, they're
crazy.
Listen, it didn't surprise anybody. They got three of them. At worst, top 15 players.
Kevin Durant ain't playing again. I don't think Kevin Durant's playing again, by the way.
What do you mean? Never?
Because he's still hurt. He's hurt. He's going to be hurt.
What's wrong with him?
I don't fucking know.
You don't think he's playing again this year? Is that what you're saying?
Spiteful.
I mean, that's definitely not going to happen. He's definitely going to win.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you put any thought before you make declarations?
What's the point of playing him right now?
Okay.
There is no point.
They're winning games. They're keeping pace. They're probably going to be in the 1 seed. Why play him? You don't.
You're right.
Listen, the Nets didn't get Kevin Durant to win 55 games in regular season.
You're right.
They got Kevin Durant to win championships in June.
I mean, listen, if he's definitely like a good chance of re-injuring himself, sure, you hold him until he's ready to rock. But you kind of still want him to like stay loose and play a little.
I'm not saying they're not going to play him until game 1 of the playoffs. They are, but like.
Why rush it?
I'm not gonna. If you have a
I'm with you
injury, I'm gonna. And my team's winning. I'll take 7 weeks for you to get back. That's fine. Like I don't care. And then you can come back and play restricted minutes, 20 minutes. I don't like. This is the same thing with like. This is why I don't get mad at the whole like, the
resting.
NBA started doing this like resting
or whatever.
I forgot who said it, but they made a great point. They said if you're only gonna judge players based on their playoff success. Why should they even bother taking the regular season seriously? It's not like you sit there and you say to them like, oh, they might have a bad playoffs, but hey, they played 80 games this year, 81 games. He played 82 games this year, played great. I'm not going to give him shit. No, LeBron used to carry his team every fucking year, and if he got to the playoffs and lost, all they said was he's a choker, he's this, he's that, he's that. So why should they fucking care about a random Wednesday in Memphis? Like nobody cares. That's it. Like this is what you judge them based on how good they are in the playoffs. So don't get mad at them when all they do is emphasize to be as healthy as possible and as ready as possible for the playoffs. That's it. This is the world that we basically, not we myself because I don't care, but as fans, this is the world we created. So. That's it. Like you look at LeBron, right? Am I really going to sit here and question LeBron's methods on how to keep his body fresh? The guy's played 19 years in the NBA.
He's 48, dude. He's old as shit.
He played a million minutes, and the guy's still running up and down the court, and he's fresh. He spends $1 million a year on his fitness. I'm going to get mad because he's sitting out games. The one thing I'll say I feel bad for is people who go out and buy tickets specifically to watch
in advance, right?
Right,
it sucks. And they don't show up.
I get it, but you know what? It's become an occupational hazard at this point. Like I'm sorry.
I think there was an instance where.
Yeah, I think some kid drove for like 3 hours.
Soccer.
LeBron playing.
No. Some guy was. He was promoting a soccer event with Ronaldo, but he knew Ronaldo wasn't going to be there. And mad people bought tickets.
Oh, and he fucked people over. Yeah, no, that was
they all got their money
I know exactly
back.
what this is. This was this guy, this YouTube guy called FoozyTube. The guy's a fucking maniac. He's like lost his mind. Oh no, I don't know if it was Ronaldo or if it was somebody else. He said that were people going to show up.
I think it was a soccer player.
Okay, so I'm thinking of it something separate. I apologize. And he lied to people basically.
But yeah.
Yeah, made a bunch of money.
But they all got their money back, I think.
Firefest.
Listen,
you're talking about the
Listen, you know what it is? You also have to keep in mind, while it does suck, I agree. When you buy a ticket to watch it's the Lakers now. When you buy a ticket to watch the Lakers, you're only guaranteed to watch the Lakers. Because think about it. If you buy a ticket a week out and LeBron sprains his ankle the night before, he's not playing. You're not going to get a refund because you bought the ticket. That's it. Like, it's just what it is.
Listen, you're still going to see him. Just not.
Yeah, you'll see him in a suit. He'll look nice. Don't worry.
Yeah, but that's a bummer.
No, it is, and I get it. Like, if I pay $500 to watch LeBron play, and like I showed up to the game and I had to watch Kyle Kuzma jack up 22 shots, I'd be pissed off too. I get it, but whatever. I mean, look, it happens. I'm sorry, but it happens.
I wanted to talk about something else that I didn't write down, but I just got reminded of it.
Go ahead.
You see that lawsuit that Vanessa Bryant filed about like the cops taking pictures of fucking the crime scene, like of the dead bodies and shit.
No, honestly, fuck those cops, yo.
That is crazy, dude.
Listen,
that's crazy.
It was bad enough that Vanessa Bryant, I think, found out about
from like a bartender, right?
No, I think on TMZ.
That's nuts. Whatever. Oh, what? That he died?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Something like that. Like, that's bad enough. And you know why that was happening? Because if it's not those cops, it was somebody else who's calling up saying like, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, and like they're selling the story to TMZ. They're getting, I don't know, 10 grand, maybe 50 grand. How much can you fucking possibly get at that point? You're getting that or whatever it is.
You're probably getting a lot, bro. Whatever, 100 grand, 250 grand. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Whatever, I understand that, but like you're what you're doing is not.
It's fucking crazy. It's
I'm pretty
fucked
sure
up.
it's illegal too, not for nothing. But like, I shouldn't find out about Kobe Bryant dying before his wife found out. That's horrible. Like, and his daughter's on the helicopter too.
I know, and 7 other people.
Believe it or not, we did find out before Vanessa Bryant found out.
Yeah, right. I remember that. Yeah, because or she didn't find out from TMZ because she doesn't watch TMZ, but. Whatever, it was on the news.
I'm sure someone told someone that told someone.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what I saw too. That like,
how else are you gonna find out? Like, it's the only way you're gonna find out.
I mean, yeah.
So I read a thing where it said like there was a fucking bartender or a waiter that was saying like, "Oh yeah, I got the pictures or whatever," and like the people were like, "Nah, we don't want to see them." Like the fucking, probably charred remains.
I did come across.
And I'm reading this story right here. It says one of the sheriff's deputies showed one of the sheriff's deputy took 25 to 100 pictures on his personal cell phone, including some focused solely on the victim's remains. So, like, if you're like, what do they call it? Like, whatever, they take pictures of scenes of like crime scenes.
Photographer,
yeah, like if you're doing that, like on an official use, like you're taking pictures with your phone, like that's crazy.
You know what else my question is? All right, he didn't take one shot. It said 25 to 100 pictures. Have you ever seen somebody take 25 pictures and not notice them?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody tell him something, y'all. Like, what are you doing?
So I saw that. That was fucking.
You said something, Nick? You came across what?
I came across a few months back the autopsy report. It doesn't have actual live pictures in it. It just has like the paperwork on it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty gruesome. I mean, what do you expect when a plane in a helicopter crash? But yeah, like I won't go into detail about it. But yeah, it was. It just kind of described like the damage to the bodies, basically.
Yeah, they were probably charred. They were probably fucked up.
They're charred. You know, I think his leg was missing.
Oh boy.
I'm good. I just said I'm good, and you fucking continuing. I'm good. I don't want to hear that.
In theory, it wasn't missing. Obviously,
I'm good.
All right, another news. I mean, it's a bummer too. Sean Bradley, the great.
Yeah. Another bummer. I got another bummer. I sent it to you yesterday. The 19-year-old hockey kid who got hit.
Yeah, from the KHL.
19-year-old hockey player from Russian Hockey League. You froze, Nick.
Yeah.
Your face is frozen. Okay.
I'm hearing you. I hear you.
My internet connection is unstable. That's great. He got hit.
So I was gonna say it's yours, not mine.
He got hit in the face with a hockey puck. Got sent to the hospital. Was in critical condition and died.
19 years old, Russian kid.
19 years old, Russian kid. Fucked up. Dead. Kaput.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, dead. Dead.
And the video, like they see the video, it doesn't look that bad, but it's kind of crazy.
Like right here.
I don't know how.
I had a question. He died. What did he hit? Was it throat?
No, somebody was throwing the puck, like trying to clear the puck. I think it hit him in the head somewhere.
Did it?
So was it like brain bleed, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. I believe was what happened.
Imagine being the guy.
One of the craziest hockey injuries I've ever seen.
Sucks, man.
Was I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Clint Malarchuk. You ever seen what happened?
No.
Well, when he's like he like came up behind the guy and hit him with the stick.
No, I think you're thinking of Tom Bertuzzi.
So
Clint Malarchuk is a goalie. So if you ever see goalies now, they wear that plastic thing on the neck.
On the did a fucking skate come up?
The skate clipped him. And it's a graphic video. If you ever see it, like he really pulls off the mask because I don't think he really realized what happened. So he pulls off the mask and he just looks down, and there's just like it looks like Quentin Tarantino like movie blood.
Yeah.
Out of the ice.
Something happened last year too in like an OHL game with the goalie. It wasn't at the neck though. It was like inside of his leg.
Yeah, but
so I guess like there was a crash net, like whatever, like a bunch of guys just crashed the shit out of the net and they sliced them. Though supposedly there was a total pool of blood around the whole crease.
Yeah, that's
it hit an artery or whatever. So like it just.
You know what artery that is? Remember when Sean Taylor died?
What?
The safety, Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
Redskins. Oops, shouldn't have said that one. When he died, that's what he got shot at. That's why he died. He got shot in the leg, basically. So everybody was like, "Oh, you should be okay." But
yeah,
clipped that. And what was to say with Malarchuk? Like if you see him, he pulls it off and he skates off the ice. And he ended up getting saved because the team doctor, I think, of the other team was he was an Army veteran who was in the medical field. He reached into his neck and pinched the artery to stop it from bleeding.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
But when they asked him why he got off the ice, he said, "I didn't want my mom to see me die on the ice." He goes, "I thought I was gonna die." He goes, "I didn't want my mom to watch me die on the ice," which is like one of the most terrifying things I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that reality. Like, we think you're already gonna die, and you're just trying to make like people got stuck on the ice and stuff like that. Like, you're right there. So
I just watched that.
Did you? You just watched it live?
I just see him turn on the ice and
you
just
see it right when he pulls the mask off.
No, I didn't get to that.
Oh, you didn't get to that?
No, thank you. No, thank you. And the Islanders are getting their fucking dicks punched in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for those of you who are more curious about it, look up Clint Malarchuk injury, and it'll come up somewhere.
I'm good.
But if you do that, make sure that you haven't eaten recently or that you have a strong stomach.
Yeah. since we're in hockey, the Rangers beat the fuck
Oh yeah.
Their
out
it
of
was
the
the AHL
Philadelphia
coach.
Flyers last night. Good, because who the fuck likes Philly anyway?
I agree.
True. Yeah, that was what did Zibanejad had 3 straight goals.
Yeah, he had a natural hat trick and 3 assists. He had 6 points.
Yeah, what they have 7 goals in the second period, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking wild.
What's the record for goals in the period?
I don't know. I think I saw the record for the game was 16 by a team.
Jesus.
But it was like 19 fucking World War One.
Oh, it was 1912 when they had the guys with the Jason masks.
It was like 1920, bro. It was like they probably didn't even have masks then.
Yeah, something I remember when they made masks mandatory, but
Was there like a controversy?
when they made masks, like not masks, sorry, when they made helmets.
12 goals in one period.
12 goals, Jesus, by one team.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking goals, man.
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Toronto Maple Leafs are good. They're actually going to do a All or Nothing, like one of those all access shows for that All or Nothing show for Amazon. They've had like the Eagles. They've had a college team too. They're doing the Toronto Maple Leafs for this season, so that should be good.
What is it like a
It's like a 24/7 kind of
like a Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
So if you're another great show, it's got something to do with sports. It's coming out. I think a new season came out today. Is F1 Drive to Survive. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's on Netflix. It's like a 10-episode season. It's like behind the scenes of all the F1 races. Bro, it's so good. It's such a good show.
I'll tell you a good sports show. Have you guys ever seen the show Lasso?
Yeah, Ted Lasso. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
You haven't watched it? So
no. Well, this is like not like this isn't scripted. This is like a regular behind the scenes.
No, I understand that. That's fine, but it's a sports related show. So initially, Lasso started as literally just a 4-minute commercial in like I want to say 2013, 2014, where Jason Sudeikis plays a NFL or like a football coach who goes overseas to coach a soccer team despite knowing nothing about the actual sport. And the whole reason for this was because NBC bought the Premier League, so they were going to have it on Saturdays and Sundays, and they were looking for like a funny like idea to kind of promote it. And the commercial was fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
I think I remember the commercial.
Commercials were great.
Yeah.
They made a whole show about it. And by the way, the show is awesome. And not only is it awesome, it's so awesome that Jason Sudeikis won the Emmy for the best actor in the show.
Right, that's
Emmy or Golden Globe.
Golden Globe. Sorry, Golden Globe. Golden Globe.
That's when he was fucking stoned.
That's when he was stoned when he accepted it, which is even better. So it's on Apple TV. If you guys are looking for a show to watch.
Is it only on Apple TV?
Yeah, it's not only on Apple TV, or if you have a Fire Stick Attack, you can watch on that too.
Which is illegal to do, guys.
Yes. But yeah. Anyway,
what's not on Apple TV and he's back. We wearing a fucking suit.
Can't come in with the kids screaming, bro.
I mean, yeah, and we're just cutting it off right now. And what's not on Apple TV but is on YouTube, Spotify, and fucking iTunes is Fat Guy Sports Time, The Daily Taco, Artemi's Bread Basket, and that's it. Is that all the shows we got?
So Fat Guy Sports Time will start being more available on YouTube.
There's only 2 episodes. I blame myself. I'll blame myself. Fuck you, D. I haven't put episodes up. No
Very
interest
big of you.
It, but we will figure it out.
I'm not blaming anybody.
I'm actually gonna have a slick secretary do everything for me. Is that possible, Nicky boy?
Can he hear you?
I think he can hear.
Oh, he could hear. He can hear. This guy's trying to grab his beard. What are you gonna fucking braid it now? You fucking.
What are you doing?
Nothing. We're not doing anything. We're done. We're done here. We're done here.
Check it out. Like and subscribe. Hopefully we get a video out on YouTube. That'd be great. You're not going to do it stuff.
Me?
Yeah, you. Because you're going to get like, oh my God, I got to edit this like it's the fucking God.
I'm not editing anything.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, see.
State, This guy
Huh?
texted me that I thought we had boxes with. I thought we bought 4 boxes. I thought he was texting me for money.
Who? Nick?
No, the guy that George knows. 'Cause I told George, yeah, give me 4. And George never answered me. So I figured I didn't get him.
So wait, we have them?
No, we don't. The kid texts me and the kid never texts me. He was like, yo, I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want these now. But no.
Have available?
No, I didn't ask.
How much are they?
All right. Well, I mean, who gives a shit?
We shut the fuck up. We give a shit.
Right. This is a conversation you guys can have not during this.
Oh, yeah, sure we can. Why can't we?
I mean, okay. Because who gives a fuck? That's why.
I just said who gives a fuck.
Yeah, I know, but to be in the show, like, who gives a fuck? Or we're done.
It's gambling related.
Yeah.
And it's cut off.
No.
Yeah, but you guys are talking like in fucking code.
How are we talking in code?
Nobody knows what you're talking
Madness
about.
boxes,
Nobody
bro.
knows what you're talking
It's
about.
fucking March Madness tomorrow.
Yeah, good show.
Fuck this kid, bro. I'm sick of him. I'm so sick of him.
Me
Good.
too.
Go. Walk out. Walk out. Walk out.
I
See
got
you
a
later.
job